Hey, Dawes and Divas, it is Friday. Time for another Frugal Diva Rant. TGIF. TGIF. Yes. And we're also going to find out who won the Lush Kiss Me Quick wash card. Let's get into it.
Hey, Dawes and Divas! Frugal Diva! Frugal Diva! What? Frugal Diva! Southern Charity's Bakery! Southern Charity's Bakery! Yes, Dawes and Divas! Today is Friday, and it is time for another Frugal Diva Rant! Let me tell y'all the honest to goodness truth. I did not know exactly what to rant about today, because tomorrow is my birthday, and I just been feeling really, really good. Exceptionally good. And I don't know exactly what to rant about. So this rant, I'm telling you right now, is going to be all over the place. I am going to rant about this, that, and the other. So, yes. No, I want to say bear with me. Let's just get it started. Well, one of the things that I did want to talk about is Betsy DeVoe. Betsy DeVoe. Now, Betsy DeVoe has a high-ranking position over the heads of, the schools. She's got the highest ranking position over the heads of the schools. And Betsy DeVoe just be... Let me tell you something. That I feel that education is so important. Education is important. Education is important to every creed, every race, every person. Every education is important. And it should be important to everyone. Because that is the one thing that no one can take from you. No matter what. That's the one thing that no one can take from you. You can lose your job. You could, you can lose your, like I said, you can lose your job, you can lose your career, you can lose your family, you can lose your friends, you can lose, it's so many things you can lose. But education, once you have that, it cannot be taken away from you. And even in somebody might say, well, somebody gets Alzheimer's or dementia, that will affect and they won't remember how the case may be. But studies have shown that even in that, people still have a cognitive memory. It may not be fully cognitive where it's all able to put together, but there are mashes and things of that nature. Like point blank, education cannot be taken away from you. So once you educate yourself, you know it. You know what it is. So for Miss Betsy here, to not even understand the fundamentals of people having a proper education, our children having a proper education, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It really truly doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, Miss, really? One time she's talking about, what was it? Being able to bring the guns to school, the peace officers or whatever and stuff like that, being able to bring guns to school because of beers. Like, what the heck are you talking about? And then, also, right now, I know y'all like, what the heck are you talking about? But if you know who Betsy DeVoe is, then you understand what I'm talking about. Like, and she was asked, if say for instance, a Catholic school wants to get government resources, government funding, government resources. But being that they're a Catholic school, they obviously most likely won't let gays in. Would she still want to give them funding? Because they're excluding a population of people. And she tried to say to leave it up to the states and how the case may be, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But wait a minute. First off, people who are gay do pay taxes, don't they? And at the end of the day, what pays the government funding for schools is the taxes. So at the end of the day, you're saying that you want somebody to pay for an institution that do not want them. That don't make any sense to me. You want me to pay for something that I cannot get a benefit of. That makes no sense. The whole point of paying for something is to be able to receive the benefit. So if I can't receive the benefit of it, why would I pay for it? That's it really don't matter. Like, for instance, math. Math is math is math. Okay, they got this newfangled math or whatever the case may be, but at the end of the day, math is math is math. It's still going to come out to be what it's gonna be. Simple as that. So that really doesn't matter. But like, say for instance, a book that deals with business or technology, such of that nature. You can't really have a book that's 5 and 10 years old and expect those students to be able to learn and understand with the same complexity and capacity that students that have this year's book or just last year's book would be able to do. Like, come on. And then at the end of the day, we have standardized testing, SATs. So if a student, have a book that is 10 years old and student A has a book that's 10 years old and student B has a book that's only a year old, and we both go and take the SATs, who do you think is going to do better on the SAT? Are we going to do equally as well on the SAT? And A is studying from a book that's 10 years old, whereas B is studying from a book that's only a year old? Do you really think we're going to do equally as well? Do you think that one is going to do better than the other? Like, personally, I think that B is going to do better than A. Because B has a better standing because B has a more up-to-date book. So that's another issue and a problem that we have to really look at. And then we say that the students are coming out and they're not understanding this and they're not understanding that. That's because of the simple fact that they have old books. These books are old. These textbooks are old. And the thing about it is, I'm thinking that these textbooks are coming from like when certain schools get new books, they take those books that they had and then they give it over to schools that urban schools or whatever schools that don't have as much funding as the others. Like, that's not right. But still, everybody's taking the same test. That's not right. That right there, that's not right. Then the next thing coming into with college. Now, how can a student perform? All students perform on the same level in college if they started out not on equal ground. Okay, yeah, A and B graduated from high school, but A graduated from a high school that had books that's way out of date, and B graduated from a high school that had all books that were up to date. Now when they both go to college, don't you think that A is at a serious disadvantage? Like, come on now, that doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm a big advocate for education, truly a big advocate for education, especially because of the simple fact that, like I said, the one thing that they can't take away from me is my education. They can't take that away from me. I learned it. It's in here. This is where it is. When I need to use it, I diffuse it. You know what I'm saying? I just shoot it out what I need to be able to use. I go into this brain and I pull out whatever I need to pull out. So that's the reason why I feel that education is very important. Very, very important. And the reason why I keep using the word very is because I'm doing a Donald Trump. You know, he get on one word and he'll use that one word 15 daggone times. You know, so I'm going to say that education is very important. Education is a strategic, very important thing. Education is very, very comparable if we are all on the same level, very level playing field. Because I know our Trump or Trumpy, that man will get one word and he will use it from now until from the beginning of his speech to the end. He's going to use that word. Like I keep saying over and over and over again. I say it a lot on my Instagram. I don't know how a college educated graduate cannot form a complete and proper sentence where he doesn't understand the use of a thesaurus so that he can have a plethora of words that mean the same thing instead of using one word in its entirety. Okay? And go in order or using that same repetitious one word. Very, very much so.
Okay, before I go, Dawns and Divas, I want to say this, and it's going to go across the top of the screen. Helen Barnett Davis. Helen Barnett Davis. Helen Barnett Davis. Helen Barnett Davis. Yes, I said it. I don't know how many times did I just say that? Helen Barnett Davis. Now, if y'all don't know who Helen Barnett Davis is, she know who she is, and she won the Kiss Me Quick wash card from Lush. Yes, Helen Barnett Davis. Helen Barnett Davis. Yes, she won the Kiss Me Quick wash card. I said I was going to do it in my spa day video. I don't see how I'm going to put up a spa day video because a lot of the stuff I'm reading it's just a whole lot going on. My quickly I'll show you. For instance, this right here, which is the golden handshake from Lush. Once I've read the instructions, I said, okay, this is not something that's going to be wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, quickly. First, you got to sit there, you got boiling water, and then you got to rub it all around up in the boiling water so it can thing, and they say it take like 10 minutes for it to do that. And then I'm sure enough not going to put my hands in no hot boiling solution. So I'm going to let it cool up just some, so I can put my hands in it. And then I got to get the proper size bowl so that both of my hands can fit inside of there. So that's problem number one. Problem number two is I said I was also feet, and I looked at that, and you have to leave that on for 90 minutes. Like, okay, so that's a lot going on there. So who's sitting here? I like y'all doing Divas, but 90 minutes, really? It's a lot of time. Right now, this is already a lot of time. Y'all don't even want to listen to all this. Okay? Y'all don't even want to listen to all of this, what I'm saying right now. So, do you really think I'm going to hold your attention for 90 minutes? No, I'm not. I already know that. So, no, that's a definite no-no. So everything, my whole spa day, I am still doing my spa day. I did already do my nails. Got little gold shimmer flux. Gal flux. Yeah, so I did my nails already. So my spa day, I am going to do it. I'm going to do it later on tonight, but I'm just not going to video it. I'll tell you about the products and how I like the products, after the fact. But I'm not going to video it because, like I said, that's going to be entirely too long. This video right here is already entirely too long. I've talked long and freaking enough, okay? So anyway, Dons and Divas, have a Frugal Diva Day! Hey Dons and Divas, thanks for sharing another exciting video with your host, the Frugal Diva. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. If you are subscribed, make sure your notifications bell is turned on. And if you have any constructive criticism or any videos you'd like to see, leave it in the comment section. As always, smooches!